You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello everyone, welcome along to episode 10 of our AC Milan career mode on FIFA 20, Bromo18 here, and today we have a massive double header for you. First of all, we have Juventus, Piemonte Calcio, and then that is followed by Napoli. So two massive fixtures, and it really does lead in well to the league season. So I do need to talk about that, but first of all, I need to show you the highlights of the previous games in between this and the last episode. First up, we have the game against SPAL, and it was a resounding, convincing win, 5-0 in the end. Both Franck Kessié and Raphael Leao getting onto the score sheet with a brace, and Suso popping up as well. It was a convincing win, as I say, and we performed really well. Made a couple of changes, as you might be able to see, just for the sake of stamina and keeping on top of things in terms of freshness and fitness. And it worked out like a treat, nice and steady. Here is Suso getting the final of the goals. Pretty poor defending, not going to lie, but it was what it was. And then we moved into this Lazio game, which was a poor game in the end. Haaland misses a penalty, and that was topped off by, in the second half, Lazio just playing it round us, to be honest. It is a brilliant goal from their point of view, but for us, very disappointing result. We thought we could have the better of them, but it just wasn't to be, and that was a costly 3 points to drop out. And that has left the league table in this state. So currently 7 points off Juventus, league title probably sealed unless we beat Juventus today, in which case 4 points off, still in with a shout. But in terms of Champions League qualification, currently 8 points clear of our rivals Inter Milan, who are in 5th. We've got a game in hand over them. Torino do have a game in hand over us and can overtake Inter Milan in that 5th place. But it's looking very healthy. And with, you know, at least 4 points today, we really can put ourselves in a great driver's seat ahead of the rest of the season. As you look at our form, you know, we've got the likes of Parma, Bologna, Sassuolo, Atalanta, Sampdoria and Cagliari with the Roma final tucked in there. So in terms of the episodes, we've got 2 more episodes before we finish the season. We've got today's game doubleheader, Piemonte Calcio and Napoli. Then we'll play Parma, Bologna, Sassuolo and Atalanta in between the episodes. And then in the final episode of the season, we'll have probably the Sampdoria game, depending on, you know, how the league is sort of forming, if we've sealed it or not. And then we'll have that big cup final against Roma just a couple of days later in the Coppa Italia. So that will round off the season. Then we can look ahead to season 2, which we will of course be doing in this series. But before we get on to that, you know, there's some big games to come across first, and that starts with the Juventus game today at home. This time we struggled away. We lost 3-0 in the end, I think it was, and it was a tough game. But you know, we're better since then, and we've made signings, we've changed the tactics, and we've certainly improved. And as you can look here, this is the lineup that we're going to go with today. Very standard, pretty much, well, yeah, the same one that we've been using throughout the majority of the last couple of episodes or so, because it's working, and I don't see the need to change it, especially in a big game like this. A couple of things to show you that I might as well talk about in terms of the player stats. Rebic looking to try and get a top scorer's spot. He's 6 games behind Ronaldo and only 2 goals, so that's really impressive. And Kessié as well on 12 goals, really pushing it. Leao up there as well. But enough of that. Today we have a big game, so let's begin against Juventus. Chiesa comes out wide to Hernandez now. He's going to drive forward, looks for Rebic. Rebic will loop it in. Haaland's there, free, great volley, 1-0. 9 minutes gone and AC Milan take an early lead. Erling Braut Haaland on the score sheet yet again. Brilliant start for him since joining the club. And he's got himself onto the score sheet once again. It's lovely words play. Ante Rebic with the ball into the box in the end. And what a fantastic start this is. We've had all the possession pretty much in these first 9 minutes. And we've made it pay early on. Juventus shocked. And as a result, we are 1-0 ahead. What a great finish that is. Haaland scores yet again. Brilliant start for us. 1-0 to Milan.
They do pass the ball with authority. And
Well, Romagnoli, Tonali. Tonali's going to storm forward now. Leao's made a good run there. Oh, he's got in front of Danilo as well, and this is a great opportunity to make it too early on, and it is. 14 minutes gone, and Milan have doubled their lead. What a fantastic start this is. This time it's Rafael Leao who goes through one-on-one after some nice work from Tonali. He shields off Danilo, goes through on goal, and it's a lovely finish on his left foot. Keeper can't get to it. I say it's on his left, it's actually on his right. That's my bad. For some reason he takes it with his right, but it works. Somehow it pays off. What a fantastic start this has been. Juventus absolutely shell-shocked. What a complete turnaround this is to the first game, where we lost 3-0. And you know what? We are well up for this today, 2-0. Oh, we've got to stop the shot here. We don't, and it's Ronaldo with a fantastic finish. You can't give him any space on the edge of the box because he will punish you. What an incredible player, and he's produced another moment of brilliance there. He'd really walked over us in the first tie, and he's done it again today. You just can't give him that space, quite simply. We've got to close him down better. Look at that. Just gets a return pass, and he's able to unleash one. You just want your centre-back to press there. You want your centre midfielders to show a bit more activity. Brilliant finish, but disappointing on our part, 2-1. Great start to the game, though, from a neutral's perspective. Oh, comes back to Tonali now. Gets a little bit lucky. Tonali, one more to Kessié. Great touch. Kessié still going. Shoots. Saved. Haaland. Rebound. Tipped in from the keeper. And a brilliant response. Haaland gets his second of the game. Milan make it 3-1. Wow, this has been such an exciting first half, I've got to tell you. Kessié is the architect of the move. Unlucky first time round. It bounces out to Haaland. He absolutely levers it. Szczesny, not a lot he can actually do, to be fair. I know he's tipped it into his own net, and they're going to class it as an own goal. But to be fair, what else is he supposed to do? He's probably going in anyway. So, there it is. 3-1. Oh, tips out. Get rid of it. Tonali. Hernandez. Yes, well done. And here's the break. Rebic. Going to look for Leao. It's a great ball. Leao's got the pace as well. And he threw on goal. Oh, my word. It could be 4. Oh, saved. Should have scored that. Should have scored that. Threw on goal. You know, Juventus are the sort of team that are going to make you pay for this. And it's disappointing. Chiesa. Isolates his man well. That's brilliant play. Rebic running in at the back post. What a chance this could be. It's a great save from Szczesny. And out from Juventus. The ball with Chiesa. Foreign men forward here. What a break attack this could be. Leao through on goal. Can he make up for that missed one-on-one earlier? Oh, no, he can't. He's bowled it on the rebound. Oh, horrendous. Now. Oh, nice. Through to Chiesa. This time, options. Cuts back. Kessié. Deflected. And over. There it is, full time. What a fantastic win that is. 3-1 over the league leaders, Piemonte Calcio. And I tell you what, we are looking strong. That is a dominant performance. Dominant. And we've really deserved that win. Played so well. Look at here. 9 shots to 3. Lion's share of possession. You know, we are the real deal. I'm telling you. Yeah, don't write us off. Do not write us off. This team really come along since that January transfer window. When we made those 3 signings, it has really just clicked into gear. Clicked into gear. We swapped to the 4-4-2 as well, which has really helped us. I think it's playing to our strengths. We're very solid. We like to break out at speed. And you know what? Like I say, we're the real deal. Right, so hello everyone. We are back on the day of the Napoli game. Just want to look at the league table first. And you know what? Napoli bottled it in the last game. Torino bottled it in the last game. So we're looking good. We're looking really good. I mean, look at that. 10 points ahead of Udinese, who are in 5th. Napoli, 6 points ahead of them. They've got a game in hand, granted. But we are 6 points ahead. We got them today. We can make it 9. We're looking very good indeed. And you know what? The push really is on now. Can we make one last push for the league title? I mean, I don't know. We weren't expecting it. But you know what? If we can, let's try. Let's try. There are only 4 draws ahead of us. It only takes them to bottle one game, Juventus, and we are well in it. But yeah, today we do have Napoli away, and this is going to be a very tough game. The question is, do I keep the lineup the same? Do I mix it up for the sake of just trying to mix it up? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we stay as it is, go with the winning formula, and see if we can make a push. So we're going to stick with the 4-4-2. We're going to stick with this team. Now let's go on into the Napoli game and see if we can make it 2 wins out of 2 for this episode. Block the cross, does well. Hernandez, Tonali. Goes to Haaland. Haaland needs to hold it up now. No, wait a minute. He might have the pace on Koulibaly. Actually, he sure does. You know what? This is a chance that it's forming into now. Haaland, he'll come into Leao. Leao strikes. Another quick start for AC Milan. Back-to-back games. Last game out, it was the 9th minute. This time, it's the 6th. And this time round, it's Rafael Leao set up by Haaland. And yeah, we hit them on the break yet again. We're so dangerous on the counter. We throw men forward. We spot the space. The running is brilliant. And you know what? It's deadly. It is really deadly. And it's winning us a lot of games, this counter-attacking style that we are employing. And this time, Rafael Leao is the man who gets on the score sheet first. 13 goals this season now. Really putting a push together for the top goal scorers award at the end of the season. 1-0, great start. Oh, they're throwing him forward now. This is a great opportunity for them. Oh, it's 1-1. And there's not a lot of good done. We committed them forward. They hit us on the break. Give us a taste of our own medicine. Dries Mertens with the equalising goal. Fair play to them. They pick space. They get the runners. Midfielders don't track, to be fair. Tonali and Kessié, there's ball watching. That is disappointing. And it's one of the big flaws with this game, to be honest. Just the running off the ball from players, man marking, tracking back, etc. Particularly from midfielders is quite poor. And that has cost us a few goals this season. So that's disappointing, to say the least. 1-1. Leao, Kessié, Haaland. Looks for the return of Kessié. Great position here. Cut back to Haaland. Got to score. He's hit the post. Rebound is in. 72 minutes. And it is 2-1 AC Milan. And it's that man, Erling Braut Haaland, with the goal this time around. It's been a much tougher game this time. The performance not quite as good. And we've got a little bit of luck there. Although really Haaland should score the first time round. He hits the post. He comes straight back out to him. Doesn't even have to be the most alert man, because it's laid on a plate for him completely and he only has to tap it in. That's not the best of games, but he'll take that goal because that's what it's all about. And that is his 9th goal of the season, despite only joining in January. What a record he has. 2-1 Milan. Looking for a run. Tries to find Haaland. That's a ball. And this could be the game. And it is the game. Erling Braut Haaland makes it 3-1. And surely that is game, set and match. Erling Braut Haaland, he's just got that quality. He's just got that quality. But also, props to Ante Rebic here, who creates the space. Hernandez is the one who drives, feeds it to Rebic, and as he cuts inside, the run is very, very intelligent from Haaland. That's what we're looking for all the time. You get him onto that left foot, you expect goals. And that's his 10th goal of the season. He's into double figures in just 4 months. Really impressive. And as Donnarumma kicks this up, surely that should be full time. It is. Another 3-1 win, this time away at the Stadio San Paolo in Naples. Big, big win against Napoli. And that is another statement. It's another massive statement. Back-to-back wins against Juventus and Napoli. Arguably the 2 best teams in the division. Arguably. And you know what? We've just been the better team both times. And we've won convincingly both times. And I keep saying it, guys. Do not sleep on us. Do not sleep on us. We are a good side. And you know what? We're well within the title race. We'll have a look at what all of the other results are saying. Having a look here. Looks like Juventus won. So we're still 4 points behind them. But in terms of 5th place, look at that now. 11 points off 5th place. You know, it's really looking healthy. Not far off. We've only 6 games to go in our league season. You know, we're very close to qualifying for the Champions League, which was, of course, the first goal. The question is, can we make a push for the title? We don't want to put too much pressure on us, of course, you know. We wasn't expected to do that, but so far, so good. And that's all that needs to be said, really. League table's looking healthy, and you know what? Like I keep saying, just don't write us off. First things first is a Champions League spot, and we can seal that in the next couple of games. Parma, Bologna, Sassuolo. But we aren't going to show those games, to be honest, guys. We are going to skip ahead for the next episode. Episode 11 will be for the big final against Roma in the Coppa Italia. The question is, will we still be in the title race by then, or will we capitulate for the Champions League race? We don't know, but if we are, then we will show the Sampdoria game as well, if there's something riding on it. But probably the Roma game and probably the Cagliari game just to finish off the season. So, yeah, it's coming to an end in 11 episodes. We'll have got through the first season, and so far, so good. But still a bit of work to be done yet. So let's not count our chickens just yet. We are going to finish it there, though. If you've made it through to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As ever, do be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the bell so that you get notifications every time I upload. Don't forget to check out my other series currently ongoing, which is a FIFA 20 custom tactics series where we recreate and replicate real-life systems and formations. And then adapt them so that they actually work in FIFA. And on that note, we are going to finish it there. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one.